What up, Libra? So I said this month that I was going to do it by the videos that got the most views, and lo and behold, it was the Libras. So I'm like, that's my people. That's my people. Because I wanted to go first, but I was like, you know what? I ain't going to try to make it first. But we won. So I was like, well, hell, let's get it popping, Libra. So this is going to be your December reading. Now, don't get caught up on the date. The message comes to you whenever the message comes to you. We're going to be using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. We're also going to be using the Angel Tarot. And then we may go ahead and pull a couple of things from Tough Shit Tarot. So let's see what we got going on this month for my Libras. What is popping for you? Now, some of you may be finding yourself in some conflict this month. It could be with a legal situation or a legal case. I feel there's going to be something with standing your ground. So you may have somebody who's trying to push you, Libra, but I feel for a lot of you, you're going to be standing your ground. Now, there's also watch your budget. There could be some issues with money that is coming in this month. We know we like nice things. We know that we tend to shop. We know that we can shop. So just make sure that you don't overextend yourself and that you don't put yourself in a bind going into the holidays, because I'm getting a lot of issues with the budget. Not for everybody, but for a few that we're going to be suffering with it. There's also something about conflict. Now, this could be a competition. You may not even realize you're in a competition with somebody. This may be somebody being jealous or feeling like they're competing with you. Watch your backs this month, Libra, because you could have some people that are trying to work on you. Now, this could be as far as gossip. Some of you may be getting some behind the back pettiness that's going on may come to light for you. I feel like for some that you will hear about it, or if there's something that's being done to you in the dark, that it will come to light. So for a few of you, I feel like watch your back. Pay attention to people and how you feel around people, because this could be people that you're close to. Because I feel like even though I don't see 10 of swords yet, I feel like there's something with being stabbed in the back. Libras. Some of you definitely are starting some type of new adventure with your life. I think it started probably earlier this year. So some of you may really be opening yourselves up to trying something different. There could be new relationships, new jobs, travel coming in. But I feel this is the beginning. So for a lot of you, if you've been in some type of stagnant energy, be prepared that things are going to start moving up forward a lot faster, Libras. A lot of you are really struggling or fighting for your independence. I feel like there is something about moving. So if you live with other people, you could be trying to get your own place, could be trying to get your own apartment. If you live in an apartment, you could be trying to move to a house. I feel like for a lot of you, you're trying to work on foundations, trying to open up opportunities. So for a few, there could be things with relocation. You may be getting an opportunity to travel somewhere and you decide you don't want to come back. There could be a job experience that opens up for you and you're deciding, you know what, this is what I need to do. For some of you, it may be bittersweet. You may be walking away from family because you have to go take a job somewhere else, but it looks like the money may be really good, Libra. So there could either be a lot of travel that's coming in with a job, or some of you may be offered a job that is going to take you somewhere else where you may have to relocate. Be open to it, Libra. Looks like financially it'll balance out. And I mean, you know, family can come visit. You can go visit family. I know that it may be hard. Some Libras are very attached to their family and it's hard for them to go ahead and venture out. But for some of you, you're in a place where your growth is limited, or either you've grown as much as you possibly can in this environment. So now it's time for you to move forward and do something different. All right, Libras. So let me go ahead and push this down. And we'll get into what's coming up in the cards for Libra. Libra. Some of you are definitely having some sleepless nights. Could be because you feel like things are not falling into place. This could be relationships. Some of you could be having conflict with relationships. I do get being overwhelmed, not getting enough sleep. So if you're kind of sleep deprived, you might want to go ahead and slow down with your schedule. For some of you, you may actually be taking some type of sleep aid to help you. Now, melatonin is really good, natural. I know that there is some people deal with mugwort, but they say it makes them dream too much. Lavender is really good. Lavender tea. So there's a lot of different holistic things that you can try if you don't want to deal with prescription sleep aids. Libra, one more time, Spirit. Libra, Libra, Libra. Definitely feel conflict. Some of you are going to feel like you're fighting this month. So we got the Seven of Cups. We have the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Fool card. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Seven of Blades. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Moon card. Four of Blades. 10 of Blades. There's that Betrayal. Six of Cups. Could be coming from somebody that you know, somebody from your past too. Queen of Blades. Let's see what else is going on. Knight of Cups. Some of you may have a water sign that wants to come back into your life, wants to rekindle, start something new. Could be somebody who is younger than you, or this could be an age difference if you're younger than them. But for a few of you Libras, I feel like you're older than this person who's coming back. Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right. We have the Balance card. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Star card. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. We have Unity. Some of you could be having some conflict with family. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Emperor. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles and one more. 10 of Cups. Good. Stability. So let's put it on up here. Libras. All right. So Libras, the first thing that sticks out to me is probably with this 10 of Wands. Being overburdened, being overwhelmed. Some of you may be coming into this energy. Some of you may already be in the energy. Some of you may be walking out of it. Whatever it is, though, I feel for a lot of you that there's burdens that are popping in this month. Now, you got to make sure that you're not taking on more than what you need to. Like I said, for some of you, I feel like you're not taking care of yourself. You're not getting enough sleep. You could be worried about bills. For some of you, I feel like this is financial. Even though I don't see, normally when I see Two of Swords, it kind of makes me think people having a hard time trying to pay their bills because there's a problem. But for some of you, I feel like this could be trying to overextend yourself. Maybe you're going to school, you're working, you have a family, you might be working 2 jobs and trying to do all this. But it definitely shows being overwhelmed. Don't let people pile shit on you this month, Libra, if it's not your stuff. For a lot of you, this may be your own doing where you're like, okay, I'll do it. Make sure that you're not allowing people to just throw their things on you because it's going to be overwhelming and it's going to distract you. Now, for some of you, I definitely see that there's a vacation that's coming. This could be a spiritual vacation. This could be, let me get out in nature. Let me go back and spend time by myself. Let me find my zen or my inner peace. So for a few, I feel like because of this, you're going to go ahead and plan some type of trip or getaway. For some of you, this is definitely some type of spiritual journey. This could be going to another state, another country. You might be doing some type of spa day, retreat, spiritual retreat, holistic retreat. But I feel like there's something with taking care of yourself that you're going to be focused on. So I feel for some of you, this is a healing that needs to go on with you guys, especially if you're moving into the new year. I feel like some of you don't want to go in with that energy. Now, with the Seven of Cups, I do feel like there could be a lot of ideas that are coming in. This could be spirit guided. Some of you may be getting things in dreams where you may be feeling like, oh, spirit is telling me this, I need to do this. And then I come up with 15 more ideas. I definitely feel like there's this energy. If you're not dealing with a fire sign, because we do have Queen of Wands and King of Wands. If you're not dealing with a fire sign, I feel for some of you, this is fire energy that is kind of pushing you. And it's kind of pushing you into the limelight. So if we don't read the Queen of Wands as a person, some of you could literally be connecting with fire energy that is pushing you to be more ambitious, pushing you to be more in the forefront. Some of you may be having this feeling of, I need to make this happen. I need to open up this door. I need to jump on this opportunity that's coming in for me because it feels good. And for some of you, this is putting you in the limelight. This could be being exposed. You could be doing your own show. You could be doing a TV show, radio show. You might be some type of social media star, or you might be building your brand. Whatever it is showing that you have a lot of ideas. Make sure that you're not scattered all over the place, because sometimes with Seven of Cups, this is like too much coming in. I want to do this. I want to do that. If you look at it, this person is tattooing, but this person has multiple tattoos all over them. So maybe they're not focused on exactly what they want. So make sure that if you're getting this energy, that you're not out here trying to do 15, 25, 30 things, that you're focused on what you need to do. Because we get this energy coming through of feeling like I can do this, I can conquer everything. So some of you may be really feeling this energy and pushing it. And I feel like there's going to be a start of a new business or a new career, or either there is something that has to do with travel and being seen. So some of you may be traveling, doing classes, entertaining, being out in the limelight. For a few of you, I feel like you could possibly even meet somebody that is in the limelight. They may have some type of status. Now, we saw this before in another reading. I can't remember if it was a month ago or 2 months ago, Libras. But some of you are going to be you're going to be meeting somebody that may have some type of status. They may have some type of career in entertainment, or they may be some type of athlete. Here's the thing, though, because I get with the moon card under this. You could have somebody that is interested in you, but they're hiding or concealing their identity. They're not letting themselves be known. They may be some type of star or entertainer or something, but they're playing like they're really low key. So you could be somebody that comes up to you and it's like, I want to meet you. Almost like, I don't want to say Pretty Woman, because she knew that Richard Gere had money because she was on the streets. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a movie. And I can't. I just had a brain fart. But I feel like for a few of you, you could go to an event, get introduced to somebody, meet somebody, and they're playing themselves down. They're not really telling you who they are. And they're kind of like coming on to you at their level. But I feel for some of you, you're gonna realize, or you're gonna meet somebody that maybe has more status than what you think they have. Now, for some, this could be even somebody following you on social media, but they're not letting you know who they are. They're kind of coming off as an everyday Joe or everyday Jane, but they have some type of status. People look up to them. They're in the limelight. You see people taking pictures. This person has fireworks going off behind them. So some of you could be connecting with a fire sign that has some type of status, has some type of celebrity to them. If this is not romantic, some of you could be connecting with a fire sign that is going to help you expand your career. And they may have more power than what you think, Libra. So I definitely feel that there's going to be a connection with a fire sign or somebody who can help you, whether this is platonic or in a romantic relationship. Somebody's hiding who they are, but they have status, they have money, and they can help you. Now, for some of you, of course, this may be somebody that you end up working with that becomes a love relationship. Maybe you know that there's a little bit something going on with them. But for a few of you, I definitely feel like you're going to be surprised with it. Keep your eyes open. Kind of look and see, what do they do? What do they, because I feel like somebody's not telling. They're really not telling, which is going to cause deception. And some of you empaths are going to pick it up like they're lying to me. They're not being honest with me. I don't necessarily think it's a bad situation. I think they're trying to hide who they are because they want you to like them for who they are, not what they have. All right. Now, for some Libras, definitely with the Fool card, and then we got the Ace of Wands, you could get good news about an opportunity coming in. For some of you, it could be to deal with this fire sign person. You could be working with them, traveling with them. But for a few of you, this could be a new move that's coming in. On this, we have a house is sold. This could be somebody purchasing a home. So if some of you have been looking around, it looks like that you're going to take a leap of faith. Some of you are going to be building this house from the ground up. So maybe you've already poured your foundation and you're trying to put your walls and I don't even know how you build a house, but your support beams and your walls and all that. For some of you, you're going to get confirmation that a house that you want is coming through. And for a few of you, you're building this house from the ground up because we got somebody that is on, what is this? What do you call it? Skyfling, is that what you call it? But they're adding on to a house, or they're building a new house. So for some of you, you definitely, there's a new home, a move that is coming in for you guys. Make sure with the Seven of Swords that you don't get caught up in a situation where somebody's taking money away from you, where you're dealing with a contractor that is being very unethical. Watch your money, watch your belongings this month, Libras, because some of you may have somebody who comes in and they're trying to play you. They're either trying to take money away from you. If this is a new home, this could be somebody overcharging for a home, raising the price up, trying to get whatever they can get. For some of you, I really feel like this could be a contractor. You could be dealing with somebody who's really shady. They could be overcharging for your work. Be careful too if you have somebody working in your home, because when we look at this, we got a working man, and then we got a man that's coming out of a house with a broken window, and he's taking things away from the house. So if you have somebody doing work on your home, you might want to be a little careful that you check your stuff. There's this one time that my stepdad pops, they had somebody that was doing their bathroom and laying tile and everything like that. And every week he would come in and he'd be like, "Have you seen my cologne?" And we were like, "What are we looking for your cologne for? Why would we be wearing your cologne?" Well, come to find out that one of the workers would, every week that he worked, he would come in and take a bottle of cologne. And that's all he would take, was a bottle of cologne. So for some of you, be careful who you're letting into your home, into your environment, because you could be dealing with somebody who is stealing from you. If we look at this card with Seven of Swords, this is somebody that, for some of you, you may have even trusted this person. Look at the shock looked on these people's face, because maybe they know this person. And this person is kind of looking like, "I know you too." So some of you may be dealing with a person that is trying to steal from you. They may want what you have. Now, this could be monetary. This could be material things that they're coming out of your house. For some of you, this could even be ideas, something that you have. Some of you are going to be getting some really great ideas because we see this. And you could be working with somebody that's trying to claim it. This is my stuff. This is what I came up with. So be really careful, Libras, that if you are trying to establish something, if you are opening something in business, that you trademark whatever it is, you protect what it is. Try not to share your ideas with a lot of people, especially if you feel like you can't trust them. Use your intuition on this, because for some of you, you're going to get, with this Ten of Swords, you're going to get betrayed by somebody that you trust. And this could be somebody who's close to you. If you look, and I love this card because there's a camera in the back and it's pointed at the people who are stabbing her, which means that their faces are being seen. Somebody knows these people. Either you know them or people around you may know them. So for a lot of people, and I tell them, betrayal doesn't always come from strangers. For people to get this close to you, this is somebody that she trusted. So be really careful that you don't get caught up in a situation where somebody is betraying you because they're trying to take something that you have. And you may be surprised. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be really surprised within this month, maybe even the next 3 months, of what happens. This could be a love interest. For some of you, I feel like this could be family. This could be friends, that they're going to go ahead and stab you in the back, and it's because they want what you have. So it could be some jealousy that's going on with this, but it is showing that you need to watch your back. Libras, watch your back. Now, with some of you, this betrayal could be with this person from the past. They're coming back. "I know I hurt you. I know I broke your heart. I know I wasn't the best thing for you, but I still love you." Some of you may have to deal with that energy. Now, you could be dealing with somebody, I don't know why, but I feel like cheating is involved in this. For some of you, this person may have overstepped boundaries. Even though I don't see Three of Swords, I'm getting something where there was a third party involved, whether this was you or the other person. So this could have been you. Maybe you cheated on somebody and they're trying to come back because they want closure, or somebody cheated on you and they're coming back. Now, the thing I feel about this is that with this Queen of Swords, if you notice, she's holding a scapula in her hand and she's pointing, she's stern. She might be saying, "I don't want to fuck with you." This is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. "I don't want to fuck with you. You stabbed me in the back. You did me wrong. So I'm calling you out on it." And for some of you, it could be because either you met somebody new, Or either for you, this could be that this person that's young, this young water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be coming back in. And they may want a new start, but for some of you, you may be feeling some kind of way about this. You may be saying, I don't trust you because you stabbed me in the back. Be cautious of somebody who may be ending a relationship and they're coming back to you. Because I feel like if you have somebody that is ending a relationship, it's not over. They may go back to that person. I feel like they're trying to run to you for some type of comfort or just a security. There could be a codependency there. But some air signs are like, nope, get out my office. Get out my life. I don't fuck with you. She's defensive right here. She's like, look, the finger is pointed. When you see a finger point from an air sign or a tear fall down, best leave them alone. Trust me on that. Best leave them alone. So I feel for some of you that you may have an old relationship that wants to come back, but you may not be open to it because of the way that the person treated you. There could be some hurt. There could be some pain that's attached to that. For some of you, I do feel conflict. And like I said, this could be with a past relationship. This could even be with family. But I definitely feel that if you're walking away from a relationship, you're walking away from something that just didn't fulfill you. It's almost like I wanted it to work out, but it didn't work out. With the Five of Cups, this is almost like things not turning out the way you wanted. It's like I'm not really feeling it. So even if somebody could be coming back from the past, some of you might be like, I don't really feel this. I don't know if I want to move forward with this. And if you look at this card, some people are like, I don't want this. So you could be walking away from a relationship from the past because it didn't turn out the way you wanted or it didn't fulfill you. Now, for some of you, if this is not a water sign, I'm sorry, coming back from the past, some of you are going to be meeting a water sign. I feel water and fire is coming into your life this month, Libra. Fire sign may have something to do with business, money, opening doors for you. Water sign is somebody that's very intuitive, sensitive, could be very emotional. I get a lot of, I miss you. I want to work this out. I know I did the wrong thing. I just feel like somebody's apologizing, whether this is you or another person. But I feel like somebody's apologizing and they're trying to be heartfelt, but there's something that is not completed with a situation. So be really careful that you're not really too quick to open your door or your heart back to somebody, especially if there was some betrayal that was involved with that. For some of you, you're finding your balance. If the relationship ended, it's like I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. And I feel for a few of you, if you've been depressed, if you had anxiety this year, if you've just been all over the place, a lot of you are really coming into your own where you feel balanced. You feel like, I get it. I get it. And to us, this is important. We need it. We need the balance. Some of you are definitely finding a balance and it's putting you, and it could be spirit guided too. Some of you may have connected more with spirit, but it's showing that there's a connection that is balancing you out. This could be you meditating more, you getting more in touch with your spirituality, traditions, maybe studying something, whatever it is bringing balance into your life that could put you in the limelight. Some of you are going to be working with like-minded people, which means that you could be working with people within a group for the same goal, moving towards something that is opening new doors for you. I get money coming in. We got new jobs, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, good news about money. And for some of you, you're either going back to school or you could even be teaching. But it is showing something with education, sharing knowledge that possibly will bring in more money. This could be consulting too, because I'm getting some people standing up in front of a group of people where you could be consulting within a company. This could be a teacher. You could be training executives, but it is showing being in the forefront. So for a few of you, you're definitely going to be putting yourself out there where it's like, okay, this is what, the company does. This is what I do. And you might be doing a lesson plan or some type of outline, but I feel like you're going to be making money off of it. Some of you, this may be your business where you're branching off. I get a lot of energy of being self-employed, focusing on making more money. Some of you could be going back to school to learn a new skill or something that helps you progress with your financial upswing. I definitely feel like there is a connection with money coming in. Some of you are going to be hooking up with people that are very influential and they have status. They have I just feel like being in the right parties, the right networking events around the right people that open up doors for you. If you get invited somewhere to network and socialize, do it, because you could end up meeting somebody. We have the Emperor card. This could be an authority figure. This could be a boss. This could be a CEO. For some of you, I feel like you have the opportunity to meet somebody that could really open up doors, especially putting you in the forefront or putting you out there. And it could have to do with meeting with like-minded people. This could be a spiritual event for a few of you because we get the chakra orbs here. We also get like a man that looks like a hermit or a spiritual man. So some of you really could be connecting to somebody who's spiritual. I feel like with the star card, this is spirit guided. So be really open to which way spirit is guiding you this year. Be open to the things that are coming your way. They may be a little different than what you expect, but I feel like it could be spirit guided. Some of you could be connecting with a mentor that could be helping you, whether this is within your business or your spiritual growth. I feel like there's a connection with some type of mentor, somebody that is going to help you move forward. Now, I would say that there could be a love interest that's coming in. Some of you, I feel like you're connecting to somebody that is alpha energy, whether this is a female or a male. I feel like you're connecting with somebody that knows what they want, knows how to get things. They're ambitious. This could be somebody who's motivating you. You might come into a partner where there's a power couple, where there's two people that are coming together and saying, you know what, let's put our heads together and make this work. I definitely feel like there's this big push of partnering up with somebody, whether this is romantic or whether this is through business. This is two people that are like, let's start a business together. Let's put our heads together. There is some conflict where you may have to defend this. For some of you, be careful that you're not getting involved with somebody who's married, because I feel like for a few, there could be a connection with a person, male or female, that may already be married, and they may have these big plans, but they're still attached. And that could be the conflict where they're having to defend, well, I am going to be with you, or we are going to do this, but give me a chance to separate from whatever it is that I need to do. I definitely feel like somebody is looking into the future. This could also, Libras, be somebody that is reading on you, trying to figure out what you're doing. But for a lot of you with the Queen of Swords, this is an air sign looking at somebody else. Some of you could be going to readers. Some of you may be looking in your crystal ball. You may be doing your own divination. But you're trying to figure out what's going on and how to outmaneuver certain people in your life, especially if you feel like there's a need to stand your ground or defend yourself. It is saying choose your battles wisely, which means that you don't have to argue with everybody that's having an issue this month, Libra. And sometimes we need to understand that. But if it ain't your shit, it ain't your shit. You ain't got to carry the world on your shoulders this month. Enjoy the holidays. Pick that shit back up in January if you feel like you need to do it. But for some of you, I definitely feel like you are going to be going to battle with some people, and it's because of a difference of opinion. For some of them, you may have people that are not interested or don't like your love interest. For some of you, there may be some people that have an issue with your business. Do it anyway. It's showing new love coming your way. If this person makes you feel balanced, then who gives a shit what these other people say? I feel like some people may be getting flack because of age differences. There may be people that are thinking either you're too old for somebody or they're too young for you, or vice versa. So you may get a lot of gossip. I get a lot of gossip this month, Libra, with people. It's either they're gossiping about your relationship or they're gossiping about your money or opportunities that are coming your way. I do get jealousy. So watch your back. There's issues with people that are going to really try to hold you down, and it's because they don't want to see you grow. You may have some people that are looking into you and they see you got money coming. They see that this green is starting to come your way and they don't like it. So you may have some people that are going to try to fuck you over. So I would say definitely with the spiritual card, maybe tighten up on your prayers, your spiritual cleansing. You are protected. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, but it never hurts to be a little bit prepared, especially when you're dealing with people that may be jealous of the success that's coming. It's spirit guided though, which means spirit is like, this is for you. You've earned this. We're going to make this happen. Some of us have seen it coming. And moving into 2020, a lot of us are going to see a lot of good success. And some people are going to be upset about it because they're not getting the same opportunities. Well, shit, maybe they didn't work for it. Who knows? I don't know. Spirit is saying that it belongs to us. So take that shit. Do what you did. The hard work pays off. You're being spirit led. And for a lot of you, you're being put in the limelight. It's your time to shine, Libra. Don't let anybody take that away from you. Choose your battles wisely. Don't argue with fools. If they ain't paying your bills, they're not affecting your money. Don't argue with them. They trying to do a little spell work, reverse that shit. Hang them from a tree, let birds pick at their eyes. Whatever the fuck works for you. But don't waste your energy arguing with people that may be trying to distract you. Keep your protections up if this is a spiritual battle. But Spirit is saying you don't have to defend yourself off of everything. Stand your ground. Make them look like a fool. If they keep coming after you, it's going to make them look crazy. Not necessarily you, Libra. Now let's see what Tough Shit has to say for Libra. Tough Shit for Libra. Messages for Libra. Let's see. Alrighty. Despite your best efforts to pretend otherwise, your emotions are bubbling to the surface and are begging to be heard. If you can identify the emotions and express them in a healthy way, you must make it out of the situation alive. Try seeing a therapist, writing, meditating. Be careful not to burn any bridges by inappropriately taking your feelings out on loved ones. Kind of reiterates this card. Choose your battles wisely. Not everything this month is going to be worth a fight. Not everything this month is going to be worth you having to comment on it. Focus on what you need to focus on. Now, if you have somebody that's poking at you and you feel like you're a little bit overwhelmed, the situation is getting obsessive, for some of you, you may need to go talk to a spiritual advisor. There may be some things that need to be worked out within you, but it feels like that you're going to be poked this month. It definitely feels like you're going to be poked. So let's see. The influence and teachings of your mother are affecting your energy right now. Take inventory of what she taught and let go of childhood beliefs that no longer serve you. All right. So some of you, this could be an issue with a mother or a parental female figure. Some of you may be having issues with female energy this month. There could be somebody that is poking at you. Doesn't necessarily have to be a female, could be a male. But it is showing that for some of you, you have to be really honest about where your trigger is coming from. If this is a mother issue and somebody's pushing your buttons, then you need to go ahead and deal with the issue. Take that power away from them, Libra. But it is showing choose your battles wisely. You may be put in a situation where somebody is kind of poking you because they know your weakness. And for some of you, this could be a mother figure, or it could be the way that you were brought up, that you're still trying to connect with, and somebody may be trying to manipulate or use that against you. For some of you, I feel like this could even be father issues. Some of you are definitely going to be purging on parental outdated beliefs where you're having to come into your own. Choose your battles wisely. Don't take it out on the wrong people. Deal with what you have to deal with, and the people that you have a problem with this month, deal with that. Don't sit up there and holler at your kids or your husband if they're not the problem. For some of you, it may be the parent that you have to kind of address, whether they're still on this plane or not. Some of you are going to have to connect with a parent and say, okay, look, we got to finish this and close that door. Because if not, could cause you to go into some battles this month that you really don't want to be in, Libra. All right, you guys. Love you. Thank you for coming in, number one. I appreciate it because I was nosy. I didn't want to wait till the end. Bye, Libras. Mwah.